watches the symphony of life is revealed. Celebrate from your heart. Let all the angels hear. Watch as the symphony of life is revealed. Take into your heart all the pearls of wisdom. Take into your heart all the courage of the lion-hearted. Katu kakaranga, katu kakaranga, katu kakaranga, koteti matanga, ote kotahitanga. Celebrate from your heart. Let all the angels hear. Watch as the symphony of life is revealed. Celebrate from your heart. Let all the angels hear. Watch as the symphony of life is revealed. Let me stand with valor and strength on this treacherous battlefield. Let me use the powers to defend and uphold the truth. Let me be your weapon of Dharma. Katu kakaranga, katu kakaranga, katu kakaranga, koteti matanga, ote kotahitanga.
Wonderful.
Celebrate from your
कीजिए बैठे। Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining on our fifth day of Sahaja Yoga meditation session, wherein we are taking everyone through the introduction of what meditation is. And every week, every day, we are also covering one specific topic. So thanks for your time, for joining the session. My name is Rajat, and I'm going to be your facilitator for today. With that, let me start sharing my screen. And let me start with the agenda for day 5. So in the last 4 days, we covered, we covered introduction, what is the mother energy, we covered about the 3 channels and how to balance the channels. We covered the first energy center, the Muladhara. We saw all the attributes about this energy center. Yesterday, we covered the second and the third energy center, which is Swadhisthana and Nabhi and Void, which surrounds, Swadhisthana. And today, we will cover the fourth energy center, which is our heart energy center, right? And with that, let me also welcome all the people who are coming here for the first time. And we'll start with an introductory video, which will share or which will talk about what meditation is all about, right? And then we'll straight move into actually doing the meditation.
Welcome to Sahaja Yoga Meditation. Sahaja Yoga Meditation is being practiced in over 100 countries, always free of charge. A non-profit movement founded by Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi in 1970. It is simple, scientific, and very practical. It helps practitioners achieve their better health, balance, and state of inner peace. This meditation technique is proven and unique. Number of research studies have been conducted in countries like Australia, Russia, and India, which conclusively proved the scientific positive effect of this meditation. With this meditation, we allow our inner energy, known as Kundalini, to work and balance the different energy centers, also known as chakras. These energy centers are responsible for our overall well-being. With regular practice, within few days to weeks, practitioners start experiencing the state of mental silence or the state of meditation. Practitioners also start feeling the health of his own energy centers on their hands. So, let us try these simple steps of meditation. Our inner energy, known as Kundalini, is referred as Mother Energy in these videos. This energy nourishes and balances our energy centers, and it is driven by our desire. Affirmations suggested in these videos help express the desire and are not required to be said aloud or to be said repeatedly. Practitioners are required to meditate twice a day for about 10 minutes each. Please follow these instructions once in morning and in the evening.
Okay, so that was a short introduction about Sahaja Yoga meditation. Now, nothing like experiencing the meditation, right? And what we're going to do here is that, we're going to put both our palms facing upwards, right? And for people who have been coming, they know about the 3 channels already, that you have the left channel is the channel of desire, the right channel is the channel of action, the central channel is the channel of present, right? So we are going to put a right hand on different parts of the body. We're basically putting our hands on different energy centers. We'll take some affirmations, and after this, we'll have some experience, right? So the first step is that we're going to put the hand on the left heart, on the left side. Your left palm has to be open on your lap, right? Because you'll experience something on the palm as well. Then as a second step, you'll take this hand on the upper part of the abdomen, beside your navel. This is our, a center which gives us self-mastery. Here we'll take an information. Then we'll take this hand on the lower part of the abdomen where the body and the leg meet, right? We'll take an information here. Then we'll come back to, again, the second position, back to the first position. Then we'll put a hand on the neck on the left side. This is another energy center. We'll take an affirmation. Okay. Then on a forehead, this is a very important energy center, the sixth energy center. We have to bend our head slightly down. We will take an affirmation. Then on the back of the head, we have to rest our head on the hand. We'll take an affirmation. And finally, on the top of the head, here we have to stretch our hands and apply some pressure on the top of the head and do a gentle massage, right? In the clockwise direction, the way the needle of the clocks move. Okay. So you'll be able to see all this step in the video which I'm going to play. The video is by the founder of Sahaja Yoga meditation, Shri Mataji Nirmala Devi, who founded Sahaja Yoga in the year 1970 and is being run in more than 100 countries today. And, the way this works out is just by your pure desire, right? So you can call it as your mother energy. It has been spoken in different ancient texts. And people have different conception about meditation. Meditation is about focusing on something, concentrating on something, chanting something, sitting in a specific posture. But none of this is actually meditation. Meditation is mental silence. You have one thoughts coming in, then your second thought comes in, right? You might be thinking about how was your day today in office. And the next thought you are having is that, I have to have my dinner if you have not already had it, right? And between the two thoughts, there's a microsecond of gap, which is mental silence. In meditation, we try to extend this gap and we get into a state of thoughtless awareness. And this only happens by the ascent of this mother energy. This mother energy is lying in the last bone of your backbone, which is below the tailbone, which is also known as a sacrum bone. The word sacrum comes from Greek and it means sacred, right? So Greeks knew there's something sacred about this bone. And it is only through the awakening of this energy that once it rises up, it brings you into a state of balance. It balances your channels, your energy centers, which we are going to deep dive after this session of meditation, and you get into a state of meditation, right? So the video I'm going to play is by the founder, and the only desire you should have is you should think yourself as a student, and you should take this as a hypothesis and just have a simple prayer that Mother Energy, I want to experience my self-realization. Or Mother Energy, take me into the state of meditation and awaken this energy within me. And it works out beautifully. Nothing else, no complicated processes needed, right? So with that, let's get started. Try to keep your eyes closed. Attention, you can be on the tip of the head. If you want to see a step, you can briefly open your eyes, take a look at what the founder is trying to instruct, but try to keep your eyes closed as much as possible. So with that, let's get started.
Keep your eyes closed. First of all, please put your right hand on your heart. All the time, the left hand disturbs me. Now, here you have to say, in your heart, with all sincerity, Mother, am I the spirit? Ask the question 3 times in your heart. This is a very fundamental question. Now bring the right hand on to the left hand side of your stomach, in the upper part. Here press it. Now this is the center of your mastery, your guidance, your Guru Tattva as they say. So ask a question, Mother, am I my own master? This is a question to be asked 3 times. Mother, am I my own master? Now, bring your right hand down below, in the lower part of the abdomen. Now, this is the center from which all the divine work is done. All the pure work is done. So to ask 6 times, because this center has got 6 petals. Mother, please give me pure knowledge. 6 times you just ask. As a result of this asking, the Kundalini starts getting awakened. Now to help the Kundalini to rise, you have to cooperate with her. So please put your right hand on the left hand side in the upper part of your abdomen and press it on the stomach. Now here you have to say with full confidence, to help the Kundalini to rise, Mother, I am my own master. This you have to say 10 times. These are the 10 commandments which you have to say. That, Mother, I am my own master. Now, 10 times with full confidence. Now, please raise your right hand to your heart. Now, here you have to say, again with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This is the truth. You are the Spirit. But you have to say with full confidence, Mother, I am the Spirit. This you have to say 12 times. Now one has to know that God Almighty is the ocean of love. But above all, He is the ocean of forgiveness. So He forgives. Whatever wrong you do, He forgives. So don't feel guilty and put your right hand across. On the left hand side, in the corner which is made by your neck and your shoulder. Now here you have to say, again with full confidence, 16 times, Mother, I am not guilty. Please say it. Mother, I am not guilty. 16 times. I am not guilty at all. Please say it. Please say it. Very hot. Now raise your hand across on your forehead. And it's a very important center. Here you have to say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Please say it from your heart. How many times is not the point. Mother, I forgive everyone. Now, some would say that it's very difficult to forgive. But it's a myth that we do not forgive or we forgive. We do not do anything in both the cases. But if we don't forgive, then we play into wrong hands. So please say from your heart, Mother, I forgive everyone. Now please take your hand on the back agya, the same center, on the back side of your head and allow your head to rest on it and push it back a little bit. Now here, you have to say, for your satisfaction, because you always feel guilty, that, O Divine, if I have done anything wrong, please forgive me. Please forgive me. From your heart. Stretch your hand fully and put your center of your palm on top of the fontanelle bone area, which was a very soft bone in your childhood. Press it hard. Press hard your scalp. Now you have to move it 7 times, saying one thing, which you have to ask for. Mother, please give us my self-realization, because I cannot force on you. So you have to ask for it. 7 times, press it hard and move it 7 times, very hard. Slowly, saying that.
In this state, please keep your eyes closed. And if you're getting any thoughts, just say, I forgive this thought or not this thought. Keep your eyes closed, your attention above the tip of the head. Just tell yourself that I can do without thinking for 5 minutes. The world will not change. I can park all my worries, all my thoughts onto a shelf for 5 minutes. The world will not change. I just want to enjoy this moment. Not this thought. I forgive this thought. Let me be detached from any thoughts trying to enter my mind. Let us put our attention on the left palm first and see what we're experiencing there. Do you feel anything warm, anything cool breeze on the palm? Any tinkling, itching sensation? Try to put your attention on each of the fingertips one by one, starting with your left thumb, left index finger, left hand, middle finger, the ring finger, the smallest finger. What are you experiencing on the palm? Do you feel anything warmness, anything cool on the palm, and tinkling or pinching sensations? Do the same thing on the right palm. What are you experiencing on the right palm? Do you feel anything warmness, coolness, even heaviness? Any tinkling sensation on the fingertips? And also check in totality, which of your palm feels more warmer than the other? Is the palm more warmer or more cooler than the other? Now take your left hand slightly above your head, 2, 3 inches above the head, and see if you can feel anything warm or cold air oozing out of the head where you did the gentle massage. Try doing with your right hand. Okay. So you can bring both your palms on your lap. You can open your eyes. And I hope all of you would have experienced something. Your thoughts would have got a little more quieter. You would have felt some warmness or coldness. So what is it basically? So as I said, every day, we take bath, we cleanse our external body, we brush our teeth, we keep ourselves clean and, maintain that hygiene, right? Similarly, meditation is about your eternal cleansing. And this is what you seeing here in the presentation is a subtle system. The 3 channels. The left channel takes care of our past, the right channel, future, and the central channel, the present. And you will see people around you, you'll see 2 categories of people. One, people predominantly in the past, thinking about the past, very emotional. This went wrong with me, that went wrong with me, my life is never good. Cursing themselves. I've done a lot of faults in my life, right? And in some moderation, you'll always find people. Somebody who's too much in the extremity are people who are depression patients, right? And then you also have a second category of people who are always on the future. I want more from life. I want to plan my life. I want to maybe earn more money. I want a better job. I want a more beautiful car. I want a better house. And that planning never stops. It's actually good to plan, but when you get into that trap of planning, nothing nothing can give you satisfaction. Maybe if you have something and you see that your neighbor has something more, then you want to have more, right? So very, very important to have a balance in life. And that is where through meditation, once the Kundalini awakening happens, you start coming in the present. You come out of the past, you come out of the future. The Kundalini awakening, when it happens, it pierces through all the 7 energy centers, come out of the frontal bone area. And it takes you to a state of thoughtless awareness. Your thought starts dropping down, right? And your limited energy, your limited power is connected to the all-pervading cosmic energy, right? And if people who have come here for the first time, they've not felt anything, it's only a matter of time that you'll start feeling. Maybe in the second round of meditation, you'll feel something. So this is what is a brief about what Sahaja Yoga is and what, experience you had now. We'll move on with the theory for the day, the topic for the day. We're going to cover the 4th energy center today, the heart energy center. The heart energy center is located and is known as the cardiac plexus. You can see the position, right here at this point. In the hands and in the legs are the position, the little fingers, and in the legs, the smallest finger. If during meditation you feel any tinkling, pinching sensation, any heat coming out, this energy center is not okay. Okay, you need to correct them. The element is air. We all know we breathe air, right, in the lungs, right? So the element is air. We also have breathing exercise to correct this energy center. Physiological functions. It takes care of functioning of your heart, the heartbeat, lungs and breathing, and it also helps in creating antibodies and gives you immunity. Qualities, unconditional love. So if this energy center is open, you tend to have an unconditional love. And if you see the picture on the left, it's a mother and the baby, right? And that's what is the definition of an unconditional love. Mother has an unconditional love for the baby. Okay, so you start getting an unconditional love for anyone and everyone, right? And it's a very, very good quality to have. You start getting a more secure person, okay, and you become personally and socially more responsible. Now, problems. How does this energy center gets caught up, right? If this energy center is caught up, you might have diseases of the heart, diseases of the lungs. You can be a very insecure or a dry personality. And imbalances happens if your attention is not on the spirit. So we all are, when we put our hand on the heart, this is a position of a spirit. We all took an affirmation. We are nothing but the spirit. We are not this mind, we're not this body, but we are the spirit. So if you lack the attention too much internally and your attention is too much outside in the world, this energy center will get caught up. It will also get caught up if we are doing too much of physical work. And also lack of love received or shared. What it really means is that, if in the childhood, say an orphan, right, who have never had, the parents around him, the mother and the father, right? We all know that mother and the father give us so much of security, right, in a childhood. So we have always seen that orphans or people who have had broken families, this energy center is also seen, caught up because of the lack of love received and shared during the childhood. Okay. And you'll be able to appreciate these in a much deeper way when you start meditating, right? And all these issues can get corrected through meditation, right? So how to improve? The deep breathing exercises, once you start, meditating every day, we'll teach you some deep breathing exercises. Open your heart for meditation, express your unconditional love to everybody, right? Not just your near and dear ones, but to everyone. If you see possibly somebody who's needy and helpful, it's always, as a humanity, we should share our unconditional love. And avoid looking for bodily, comfort. What does it mean? It simply means that sometimes, we get so conditioned in life. If I don't have a cozy sofa, I would not sit, or I'll not find myself, comfortable. So we need to adopt. It's not that we should always sit in a situation which is not comfortable for us, but at the same time, we need to be independent. If we get a cozy sofa, or if we get a possibly not so cozy sofa, we should still not crib. We should be comfortable. And that is about being unconditional to your environment, right? So you'll be able to, as I said, you'll be able to appreciate these points in a much deeper way once you start meditating, right? Any questions, you can raise your hand, or you can ask on the YouTube channel or here on the chat, right? And with that, we'll have a second round of meditation wherein we'll balance our, this energy center, left hand on the lap, right hand on the heart. I am the pure spirit. Firstly, we'll say I am the pure spirit. We'll balance this energy center. Every energy center has the left aspect, the right aspect, and the central aspect, right? So first we'll put the left hand on the lap, right hand on the heart. We'll say, I am the pure spirit. Then right hand on the lap, left hand on the right side of the chest, we'll say, Mother Energy, you are the responsibility within, right? This is more about surrendering that mother energy, you are the feeling of responsibility within. And then left hand on the lap, right hand on the center of the chest, mother energy, please allow me to feel sense of security of my spirit. Right? So very simple prayers. Let's do this. And followed by this, we'll have a short talk by the founder. Okay. So let's get started.
To nourish our left heart energy center, we keep left hand on the lap and right hand on our heart. And here we say, with full confidence and full acceptance, I am a pure spirit. I'm not this mind, this body. I am just a spirit, free from all conditioning, anger, and desire. I am a pure spirit. To nourish our right heart energy center, we keep right hand on the lap and left hand on right side of our chest. And here we say, with full acceptance, Mother Energy, you are the responsibility within me. We can also use the affirmation, Mother Energy, please make me a responsible person. To balance center heart energy center, we keep left hand on the lap and right hand on center of our chest. And here we express our desire to the energy, Mother Energy, please allow me to feel the sense of security of my spirit. We may also say, Mother Energy, please remove all the fear and insecurity within me. We can bring both the hands on the lap.
Chakra is placed at the back of the sternum bone, as I told you. In childhood, the antibodies are formed in the sternum bone. They are the warriors or the Sainikas. Until the age of 12 years, they grow and multiply, and ultimately they all get distributed all over the body. And a human being is made able to face any outside invasion on him. These antibodies know how to fight. They are extremely confident, and they know who are their enemies. They have all these messages built in themselves. So when the anti-God element enters into the being through any process, say through food, through words, through action, through devilish people, or black magic, these antibodies combine together, collectively fight the invaders. Those who do not have their central heart properly developed suffer from tremendous insecurity all their lives. When they are children, you try to control them by frightening. These children later on become extremely insecure. They are afraid of darkness, they are afraid of night, some of them are afraid of everything. Because the antibodies that are built in the body are not sufficient in number. And being this center so weak, the person feels extremely insecure. Later on in life, when the child goes to the school or he tries to work, out something for the future, then also his confidence can be shaken by parents, teachers, and outside people. So it is very important to understand children who are growing. When a person is frightened, this center starts breathing fast, giving rhythmic instructions to all the antibodies. With that, you feel you are getting a palpitation in the heart. This palpitation is nothing but a signal to all the antibodies to fight the emergency of an attack. But when somebody builds up insecurity later on in life, it becomes a physical problem. If they have insecurities earlier, it is an emotional problem. But later on in life, when one develops a insecurity, any kind, like a wife is insecure about her husband. Husband is a loafer or a bad man and carrying on with other women. So that motherhood of the wife is challenged. And when her motherhood is challenged, she may get the weakening of the center, by which she may suffer quite a lot and may have even breast cancer. These insecurities can be also self-made, imaginary. People can just think about it and build up some sort of insecurities, which are of no actual existence. Also, this chakra can be caught up by men if they have been to wars and if they have seen frightful things in the war. Such people could be extremely emotional and could be easily befooled by people who try to win over their emotions. Perhaps they lacked the love of their mothers, perhaps they did not love their mothers, or perhaps maybe that they did not understand the value of virginity in women.
So we'll keep our eyes closed and we will stay in the state of meditation. If you are getting some thoughts, you can try putting your hand first on the forehead and say here, I forgive everyone. And I also forgive myself. Mother energy, I forgive everyone. I also forgive myself. Let's also do a gentle massage again on the top of the head and say that Mother energy, please help establish my self-realization. Mother energy, please give us our self-realization. Make us or give us the state of thoughtless awareness. You can bring both your hand on the palms, eyes closed, attention on the tip of the head. Again, you can check your state. Which palm is warmer than the other one? Left side, right side, any tinkling, pinching sensation. In totality, which palm you feel is more warmer than the other one, or is it warm in both the sides? Is it cool on both the sides? Again, you can put your hand above the head and see, do you feel anything hot or cool air oozing out? Keep your eyes closed. If you're feeling one palm warmer than the other, it basically means that that specific inner channel needs more correction. If you're feeling more warmness on the left side, it means that you're likely more of a left-sided person. As I had told in the beginning of the session about the two personas, right? The left and the right side persona. The left side is very emotional, thinking about the past. And you know yourself better than anybody else, so you can connect the dots. You're feeling more warmness on the right side, you're the second persona. Very hyperactive, workaholic maybe, thinking always about the future, planning, aggressive. all this comes, more heat on the right side signifies this. If you're feeling coolness on both the channels, that's the right state to be in. And you'll start achieving this state in just a matter of couple of days once you start balancing your channels every day. The right state is to feel coolness on both your palms and above the head. We can open our eyes. You've almost come to the end of the session. If there's any Q&A, you can type in the chat box or unmute or to ask a question. We have our panelists here who would, forward the questions to me to answer. And most important thing, the only way we all can evolve in meditation is to do it regularly. And that's where you should give 10 minutes of your time in the morning, 10 minutes of your time in the evening, every day. And then you'll see how you start climbing the ladder of, your ascent, your own spiritual ascent, right? And what I've showing on the screen are the apps that you can download on your mobile phone if you have an iOS or an Android. These apps will guide you and help you to do daily meditation, right? You can install based on your operating system, right? Does breathing help? Somebody asked the question, does breathing help the heart chakra? Absolutely, right? We have breathing exercise, people who feel, some catches in the heart chakra, people who feel very insecure. You can just do a simple breathing exercise, fill in your lungs with as much air as you can, take slowly and do it very slowly. Fill in your lungs with as much air as you can, hold it for as long as you can, and release it as slowly as you can. Do this exercise 10 to 15 times. Okay? Do this exercise 10 to 15 times. Okay? Take slow breathing, fill your lungs with as much air as you can, hold it for as long as you can, release it as slowly as you can. You'll see that, you'll feel very confident and very nice, right? So heart breathing exercises are there. A lot of these breathing exercises we can teach you once you start doing, regular meditation. It helps in overcoming your fear, your insecurity as well. So I would recommend all of you to download the apps. And as I said, discipline is very important. Try and meditate every day, right? Okay, there's another question. I don't feel vibrations on my hands. What can I do to increase my sensitivity? Okay, so I'm assuming that you're already, been joining these sessions for a couple of days. Today's the 5th day, you're not feeling vibrations on your hand. And it's absolutely normal. Many people do not feel it initially, right? Once you do regular meditation in the morning and in the evening, right? What happens is that, your energy centers get cleared up and you'll start feeling vibrations. So the sensitivity of vibration also comes from your 5th energy center, which is your Vishuddhi. And if this energy center is not okay, then also your vibratory awareness is, a little weak. So don't worry too much about it. I think the best technique is to meditate every day, right? Try to meditate. After a couple of days' time, you'll start feeling vibrations, right? Or you can try clearing your left Vishuddhi. You can put your hand like this, right? And say, I'm not guilty at all. I'm not guilty for anything. We all are pure spirit and we are not guilty for anything. Very, very simple information, right? So if there are no more questions, thanks, Sonika, for posting those questions. If there are no more questions, we are already close to 9:30. And thanks so much for your time. I wish you good night. Install these apps and do regular meditation, 10 minutes morning, 10 minutes in the evening. And tomorrow we will meet again and we will cover the next energy center, which is your Agya, Vishuddhi, the fifth one. So, you please join the session and, benefit from it. And with that, our team will sign off. Thanks for your time. We'll stay here for some more time. If you have some more questions, we can respond to them. But thanks so much for your time. Thank you.